Hello everyone! So we are getting ready to hit the road. We decided we were going to do a spontaneous trip to Nashville, Tennessee. So we have Dave and Jen Ely with us. Mike and I and the four of us are road tripping to Nashville, Tennessee. First time Nashville Virgins here. So just stoked, absolutely stoked. I made a post and I said, do we vlog this trip or do we not? And everyone said absolutely. So majority rules, you guys have spoken, so we are taking you along with us, and I can only imagine how wild of a video this is gonna be because you're going to Nashville. But without further ado, let's hit the road. Hey guys, how much farther until sunshine and palm trees?
Another 10 hours.
What's this white stuff? Yeah, seriously. This is getting pretty sketchy, guys. Decided to stop at Amigos and Beer in Tennessee.
No!
Yeah, what is this?
You're the new MC, you got the remix.
What'd you do, Dave? This is... What did you do? What did you do? We arrived just in time for the hotel alarms to go off.
I will say it's warmer than home, regardless of what the
Regardless of the
says.
snow on the ground.
Yeah, but it's not like that cold.
Our hotel bar was closed due to the inclement weather.
What'd you say, Jen?
Our hotel bar was closed due to the weather.
Oh, due to the weather. Okay, so what are we at? Tootsie's? 3 floors? Three different bands? Oh, these stairs though. It's a lot.
This is like the dingus.
Pretty much. Okay, so anyone that comes through here on your way up to the 3rd floor, that a girl. 26, it's 26. That a girl, yeah. We did it. So we survived, I guess it's supposedly day 1.
We didn't get a whole day in. All we did was drive here.
Yeah, that was a long ass drive.
But we did go out last night, and it was cool to see some of the places already. Get a little.
I thought we'd make it like to 1 bar.
We can walk.
Yeah, I thought we'd make it to like 1 bar, and yet I think we made it until 2 a.m. 3 a.m. our time, so technically we were up for more than 20 hours.
Mandee hit her second wind and
Yeah.
woke up.
Yeah.
About 1:30.
So definitely was cool. Tootsie's, hands down, you have to go. I mean, the 3 floors, the different bands, that was pretty awesome.
That was neat, and they had good bands.
Yeah. The one thing though, I mean, unless it just happened to be because it was a Monday night, I haven't heard a whole lot of country music. I was anticipating like every bar to be country music.
Which I was very happy about.
My non-country husband. Kansas? I think this is us.
circuit with the band.
Can't come to Tennessee and not get cowboy boots. Yay! He's thrilled. He's so thrilled. Wow!
Can you go upstairs?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Somewhere else. Cheers, everybody.
Our next stop. Yeah, so I think we came in. I don't think we're supposed to be here. There's a lot of fans, but I'm gonna go with there's humans that way.
It appears that
It's all roped off, but I say we go that way.
had a leaking issue or something.
This guy's ready to catch some ghosts.
Guy looks like he's going to get ET or something.
You would. Alright, our Uber guide pretty much dumped us randomly, but I found humans. They're this way. I think we're in the right direction. This is kind of cool.
We're not used to it. We're like, all bundled up like old people.
Okay, how many rolls do we need?
Two each.
Oh, two each?
And
Oh.
2 more for me.
2 more for you. I think I'm just gonna stay in this garden center forever. Obviously they're thrilled, but look at the plants. It's amazing in here. Dave, tell me how you really feel about the garden center.
This is, we're trapped. We're never getting out. Someone please come help us. Please. We're never going to get out.
I mean, we got back out of the garden center. That was amazing itself, but
Now I know how Gilligan felt. We can't get off the island.
now to figure out where the exit is of this
And I've
building.
still not seen Gaylord Falcon.
Okay, guys,
Staying on helicopter
tell
today.
me about your experience.
They have a lot of lights here. A really nice building.
I was lost.
It's quite a building.
I felt lost. We were never getting out.
And horses.
There's a
think it's a
lot
horse
of
jail.
people. It's a little overcrowded and not a lot of separation.
I think there's, as Dave pointed out, too many kids.
There is a lot
Too
of kids.
many kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely not a.
Back to Broadway.
Yep. It's raining bubbles. It's raining. Look at that. That's so cool. It looks like it's snowing, but it's bubbles. Oh, this is happening right now. Yes.
Nashville has that, man. We switch up the mustard.
How's hot dog?
Hot dog!
Hot diggity dog.
Oh, good.
So it's impressive. 2 a.m. They're street sweeping and taking care of the garbage. What odd hours they work out here, but I guess you gotta get done, right? Hey, you wanna? What just happened, Mike? Okay, just get to our hotel, and for the umpteenth time, the alarm's going off. Oh my god, honey. The alarm's going off again. We're only on the 2nd floor. We're on the 7th floor. Oh my gosh. What was the band's name? Casey James at Dirk's Bentley. 10 out of 10. Right, Mike?
They're awesome.
Recommend. They played every song. We're so good. We stayed until the bar
They
closed.
tried songs they'd never played before,
That was impressive.
which was so cool. It was like,
Yeah.
and what a voice.
Yeah.
And the band had incredible instrumentals. The whole thing was just great.
I think we're starting to get winded. My legs are starting to burn.
6,
Okay, this will definitely make
7.
Wait, this is us. This is us, though.
We're finally here. Damn fake fire alarm.
Oh, there's a ton of people still sitting in the lobby, and we just went up the stairs. Hello, everyone. Day, I don't know. I guess we classify this as technically day 3
Yeah.
ish. So Mike wanted to go to the pancake place because it's super popular, but I'm refusing to wait in line. So we're probably missing out.
So our friends are at Hattie B's Hot Chicken.
So is that where we're going?
Well, if there's a long line, we might make it there.
Okay.
But if not, they're gonna be already eating.
Yeah. The one thing I forgot to mention yesterday was we went to the Johnny Cash Museum, and it, like him or not, I learned so much.
I don't know who doesn't like Johnny Cash.
I don't know. I mean, you come to Nashville, you have to like Johnny Cash. But it was, I was in tears. It was so freaking good. And then I will say that Mike and I are determined to figure out how I know. How all the musicians that play around here, like how they communicate to their band members and know what song they're gonna play next when it's requested, and how they know the songs if they've never played the song before.
They all just have phones.
Well, yes.
But I don't
like,
know what
what's
app
the app?
they're using. So if anybody knows, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, we're determined to find out.
Because they have to have music notes for the lead guitar, for the bass, for the drummer.
Mm-hmm.
And then, unless they just know all these songs by heart, there's no way.
No, because some of them,
Right?
like the woman last night was like, we've never played this one before.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. So there's some way to do it without having an easel with the music
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah. So today, we decided to kind of take a slow morning, and not much planned except for I think like 9 o'clock tonight we're doing some ghost hunting. So we're gonna do the usual food and drinks.
Pretty much like everybody told us that it's been here before, recommended that you just kind of go to Broadway and you don't really have to have anything planned.
No.
There's plenty to do. Motherfucker. Holy shit.
Gonna do a cheers. Cheers. Mike.
I'm still on fire from one bite. His fault? You get a scapegoat this?
Yes.
That's not fair.
Well, you took like one.
I've got broad shoulders. I'm okay.
You took one sip, and I was like, okay. And then you took another sip, but then you took another sip.
It's still not as hot as an entire bite of it. Because that was pretty hot.
The failed chicken experiment.
What?
The failed chicken experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, social graces. Documenting that I've never seen. Like, what do you call this? A walkway? Where you can walk right through the middle. Everyone just stops. It's great. Sorry. Cheers. So, we're getting ready for our 2-hour ghost tour. Okay, we definitely made sure to have a few drinks for this, but we're literally walking the town for 2 hours. And meanwhile, our Uber driver picks us up, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm originally from Nashville." You know what he tells us? He's giving us like all this advice and all these like, "Oh, I bet you didn't know," until he says, "Did you know the Battle of Gettysburg was here in Nashville?" I'm over here. I didn't go anywhere. I was like, the Battle of Gettysburg was in freaking Pennsylvania, dude. What? Yeah, he totally lost me. He did not get, no. Okay, so that, fun fact, but we're gonna do our tour, and obviously if you see this video, we survive, but we'll see if we're able to record any of this.
Gone. Ancient times. All you have is forests and fields. Long time, there were a lot of publishing houses, ink presses, there were a lot of newspaper offices back there. By day, they pumped out, it was heaven, they pumped out hymnals, gospels, Bibles. But by night, it turned into hell. Saloons, prostitution, brothels, even a gin distillery. Quite literally, alcohol flowing down the streets.
Oh my God.
Skulls.
What's that?
They said Dave wants to crack some skulls.
All right, so synopsis on Ghost Tour.
Ghost tour? A lot of history about the buildings and what used to be here.
As far as ghosts.
As far as ghosts, this is just ghost stories, you know.
Yeah. It was okay.
That's what it is. It's like, do you like being told ghost stories?
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so it was okay. I think we should have done an actual tour of like the city on a bus, a party bus.
Yeah, I think we should do that. That would be cool. But I do enjoy learning all the history, and they did a great job of explaining all of it.
He did. That he did. Back at it again.
3 a.m. high.
Yo, hell
What's
yeah.
your fear?
Oh man, this is dangerous. Hello world, happy day 4. I think we're on day 4. God, I don't know how many hours of sleep we did not get, but we have a scheduled Jen and Dave for our Christmas present. We are all doing a photo shoot, like an hour photo shoot / walking tour. So you bet your bottom dollar my boots are on, and ooh, my car is filthy, but we're doing that. Then we have Grand Ole Opry. Wow, my car is seriously filthy. Wow. I think at like 2 o'clock. So a little driving around, kind of something a little out of Broadway, and possibly not having a drink by like 11 a.m. 12 would be rare for this week.
You're falling.
Okay, so the pictures, I'd say the pictures were fun.
They were lots of fun.
Lots of fun.
I'm not even complaining. So how about that?
That's a first. You got it. Arriving to the Grand Ole Opry, and I have to say, I really already do not like that it's legit right next to a freaking Madhouse Mall. It's kind of strange.
But if the Opry doesn't suit your needs, there's an IMAX theater over there.
Daddy didn't raise no fool, wouldn't let her date a boy till he taught her how to shoot. And Daddy didn't play no games, wouldn't let her trade her name for a fake I do. Boy, you better know what you're getting into. This ain't no shotgun wedding that you're used to. The target is you. If you leave, I'm standing all alone at the altar.
Give me your thoughts on the Grand Ole Opry.
Very historical operation. Seems I really like the intro they gave us.
Yeah.
Kind of explains the background of why it's so special for artists to play here, and then even more to become a member. To come here to Nashville, like if you already know a lot about country music and a lot about the history, then I think it's like extra special to actually be here and around it. Me not really having any knowledge of it at all, other than the music itself. Some of it, not even all of it. Just go ahead. I would say that it's kind of just more informative, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You get more of the goosebumps thing, I think, probably if you've been following and watching your whole life, and you watched Hee Haw and stuff like that. I never even seen it before, so.
In a dirty white dress with a fully loaded magazine. Ooh,
Our last night out.
she'll be after you like cans behind a limousine. In that dirty white dress with a fully loaded magazine.
I have a sweet tooth,
Yeah.
so my colors are fruity, sweet, where Mandee's are like pastel. Right?
Yeah. The accuracy, though. You can go over there and I'll stay over here. How was your plain old vanilla, Mike?
Cheers.
No! Alright, this is what we're doing. Shopping for my niece and nephew.
Kids. Gotta dress up the kids.
You can't leave without the stuff for them.
What do you have to say?
You're holding the phone the wrong way.
Excuse me.
Yes.
What do you have to say?
A lot of people. Wait, everyone's coming. Oh my God, go!
This is what it's like when you cross the street in an X. What do you have to add?
Still too many people.
Like your coach territory.
I don't know. So we're going into Whiskey Row. I assume a majority of you guys know David Gravel. His sister-in-law, so Jillian's sister, Taryn, happens to be playing at the bar tonight in Nashville on Broadway, which is freaking badass, by the way. So we're gonna go in and support her and check her out.
You drink up. All right, this here goes out to batteries and buttholes. Two things we're not supposed to lick, but we do it anyways. 1, 2, 3, holla! Yeah.
I'm gonna tell the truth, and the truth is, Carol Baskin killed her husband and fed him to a tiger. That's what happened. On the count of three, I want you to yell out, Carol Baskin killed her husband. 1, 2, 3. Carol Baskin killed her husband. Cheers, everybody. Welcome to Nashville.
You're tracking him right now.
You told me.
I'm gonna try that again. If you are not familiar with what the F word is down here, y'all, it is.
Ooh, good song, good song, good song. The perks of Nashville food trucks.
What could be your favorite thing?
So, the fun fact that Dave and Jen were like, oh, we'll drive you guys. We'll start the drive. Meanwhile, I don't know where they are.
Well, we were supposed to be the
party animals.
Yeah, party animals last night, but I think they had a good time too. So.
Oh, this ride's gonna be rough. But I want us to share some things we learned, maybe some tips, our favorite places. Bring really good freaking walking shoes because my poor feet are in pain.
Yeah, so the boots are cool and they look nice, but you might want some that are broken.
Yeah.
Because new ones hurt your feet a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And you do a lot of walking here.
You do. You do. I would say my favorite part, so I, hands down, would come here over Las Vegas. If you like country music. I loved each bar, down to supposedly even Taco Bell has bands sometimes.
We didn't go to that one, but
No.
I guess it's there. They
But
have
almost-
live music at every place.
I liked that.
It's not all country music. There's a lot of rock and roll.
They do country more, so country during the day, and then at night it's kind of what you can dance to.
Yeah. There's a ton of, like 70s, 80s.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like an order, right? It seems like they play more conventional during like dinner.
I just said that.
You did?
Yeah, I just said you get more country during the day, and then the music changes at night.
Wow, I guess I wasn't paying attention.
I don't know who should be driving.
Luckily, I'm not in the seat.
No, it's me. Meanwhile, I'm like struggling just to hold this phone up. I love Tootsie's. Tootsie's by far was my favorite bar.
I think that's a great spot because like just go from one level to the next. And
Like you don't like one band, you go up another level. You don't
or
like
even
that
if you
band,
just
go up
don't like the song they're playing right now, just go to the next level and then go back down.
Yeah.
But I know what I wanted to mention is that the particular musicians, some of them do a really good job of giving you like a banner and something you can scan to find information on them, and then others you're like, man, this guy is freaking awesome, but how do I find where he's playing the next night? You pretty much gotta like go up and talk to him after their set. And I had a couple guys tell me like, yeah, I'm gonna be over there at 7 tomorrow, and I'll be over here at 2, and it's kind of cool to be able to know who's playing where a little bit, which I don't, I wouldn't be surprised if there's probably some way to know, but we just don't. So
I think
that's a big, for me, I think it was really cool to interact with the musicians and then be able to request a song for $20 is, it's like a way to tip them because they're, you appreciate what they're doing.
There's no cover. I mean,
plus
there's no cover charges, which
they
suffices.
Yeah, and they say they don't really make a lot of money besides the tips. So it'd be you know, it's nice to help them out. And then just particularly for us, like, I think it made the experience more fun to like connect with some of the musicians and then get to kind of follow them around, because
all week
yeah.
found the same. We're like, hang on, wasn't that guy playing last night, or wasn't that woman?
What's funny is they rotate like who they're playing with a lot. You know, there was I just remember, like, particularly Clay plays drums, plays guitar, he sings. He does everything.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Then
oh, they're alive. Oh man. Well, let's get them packed up and oh, this is gonna be a long ride home. My suggestion is probably not, I don't know, driving after like a week in this city. So, just got done having Steak and Shake, which I think is one of the 2 best hangover remedies next to McDonald's. Just put that out there. But anyways, so we're discussing, and I think it was you that brought up, or was it you, that we don't recall eating a meal?
I don't recall eating. I felt like, I think because we spent so much time always eating, that I just never felt like we sat down. Well, but I just never felt like we sat down this whole week and ever had like a scheduled meal. Like, at 4 o'clock we're going to Sullivan's for steaks or something. We never did that. So I just thought, as we were driving home here, I started to question whether or not we actually ate food at our house. So
Mandee had lots of pictures of food. So
yeah, I had evidence. We had to research.
We did in fact eat.
Yeah.
Once we sat down and started talking about it, then I remembered that we ate. It just didn't seem at first like we ate.
I think we're coming to the conclusion that the whole week was about a blur.
Yeah.
Pretty close to, as far as that goes.
Yeah. No, it goes quick. And you kind of, it's almost like Groundhog Day, because it's like the same day over and over and over. You wake up, you go into a bar, you start listening to music, and then the next bar, and the next bar, and the next bar, and you do that for the next
12 hours.
More than that. You started at 11 o'clock in the morning and went till 3 o'clock in the morning, so you just did it again the next day.
And pretty sure Dave's having withdrawals right now. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and hasn't had a beverage yet.
Yeah, when you do that.
It's been 12 hours.
Yeah.
When you do that for a whole week, it does, it's different. But yes, I love Steak and Shake, so it worked out good.
What would you guys say was, I don't know, any tips for people that want to go or must go to places?
Just go. If you're thinking about it, go do it. Yeah, if you enjoy live music of any kind, it's a great place to go. It's not like you just go there and listen to country or whatever. Saw a whole lot of different things. We did some of the Nashville staples for, like, we did have Hattie B's chicken and things like that. So, yeah, just if you're thinking about doing it, go do it.
Jen?
Take your patience. Especially if you're going for chicken.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you gotta wait in line for Hattie B's chicken.
Yeah.
But,
It was worth it. Chicken sandwich was very good.
I mean, Mike would agree.
Oh, I loved the Hattie B's chicken, and I didn't have to wait in line because Dave and Jen went there and brought me the leftovers.
How was your chicken dinner?
But I'm telling you what, if you're brave enough to try the Cluckin' Hot.
Oh my God.
Shut the cluck up.
Oh, shut the cluck
up.
up.
Shut the
It
cluck
is
up.
hot. I had 3 glasses of water afterwards.
It was so
And a
bad.
Jello shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to cool you down.
None of them seemed to help remedy the situation.
I think it didn't remedy the situation because Mandee took some of the spicy stuff from the chicken, and when Mike wasn't looking, put it on his straw. So every time he tried to take a drink to get the burning sensation out of his mouth, it actually got worse.
Yeah, it just kept getting worse.
She might have been in a little trouble for that one.
Sorry, honey.
I mean, I only took 1 bite of the chicken.
Yeah.
So, Yeah, I was impressed because I really like hot stuff. I think I do anyway, but that's hot.
That's clucking hot.
Clucking hot.
The old honky tonks are cool, like the Laylas and the Tootsies.
Yeah.
And I don't like country music, and there was enough other stuff to like.
I
like to drink. It was alright.
Yeah, no, it like you hear about it, but until you go see it, it's hard to believe how the old honky tonks have so many levels to them. Like they all have 3 levels to them, but you never hear music from the other level. Like as soon as you start to leave that floor and go to the next one, you don't even hear the music on the next floor until you kind of submerge yourself down into it. There's so many experiences to have that, I mean, on one hand I said it was like Groundhog Day, but every time you just went another floor, you hit a whole nother experience. So the guy on the bottom might have been playing traditional country, and the second floor was playing punk rock, and the third floor was rap. I mean, it's just everything all submerged into one street, basically.
Is there anything you'd like to add?
I agree. I think that, you know, it's cool that normally if you go to see a live band, you're gonna sit there and sit through it because you went specifically to see that band. Where this is just, I mean, oh, you don't like the song that's playing? Go to the next place.
Yeah.
And you might sit down and find one that starts, you know, just really catching your vibe, and you're like, we're gonna sit here for a few hours and listen to this because we really like this band.
No.
And go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna ask about the paper place that we got dropped off at with the ghost tour. What was that alley?
Oh, Printer's Alley.
Printer's Alley. Like Broadway, you have to do Broadway.
I think Broadway is so popular. There's just so much going on there that it's hard to realize there's so many other things going on.
And joints that have been
Nashville
around
to
forever that are
But
still original.
You could spend a whole week just drinking on Broadway. You know, like
That's pretty much what we did.
But like, I think, you know, if you ever got sick of that or just wanted to experience other things, there's a whole lot more that we didn't even touch on.
I would say I like the history part and the drinking part. But if you go, you gotta learn a little bit about the area. I think that was really neat too. That helped a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. It was cool. We were all talking how much it kind of, obviously our world always involves motorsports and racing, so it's very parallel to what those people are doing there. They're going there trying to, you know, make it to the next level, and it's just fun to do that. Till the end of the night, we talked to a couple different people from a few different bands and things of that nature, and yeah, I mean, they're doing it because it's what they want to do, and they're going to try to make it, and it's kind of cool to watch that. Maybe someone that we saw this week next year will be.
I was wondering the same thing. That is so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they'll remember it.
Yeah, I mean, so Mandee says I don't really like country music, which is not necessarily true. I just think I'm selective on which songs I really like. And one song in particular says, like, you know, one of the lyrics is like, to be a star, you gotta bang, bang, bang on them strings until the Hank comes out, and then till all the fans scream and shout. It being there on Broadway and watching people actually doing that, and trying to make it, is so fun to watch. It's so fun to like be on the outside looking in to what if one of these people that we watch this week ends up making it, and then you get to listen to one of their songs later, like, you know, on the radio, or nobody listens to the radio anymore, but like, you know,
on Spotify?
On Spotify, or on
These two back here listen to the radio.
I think that, like, I'm a person that has to, I try to figure it out and piece it together. So that was a lot of the fun for me this week, was just, you get in there the first day and you see your first bands, and then you start to, it raises questions of, well, do these people always play together? When I'm watching them, it doesn't really look like they do. It looks like when a request comes in for a song or something, the main front person would be trying to talk to the other ones, like, and they'd be saying, well, do you know this? Do you know this? Can you? So you'd start to figure out that no, there's really one person, and then they hire the other musicians for that particular gig that day. They're not a group trying to make it together or anything like that. It's just one musician trying to make it with a bunch of a supporting cast of musicians who are trying to make it, each in their respective, as a lead guitarist or as a steel guitar player or whatever. So that was cool, because you would find some people that you liked. Like, there was a steel guitar player that I saw that was with George Jones for 30 years. Well, then we saw him with 2 different outfits, and I, like, not just became a fan of the main person who was doing the singing, but I was a fan of watching that guy's work. And then, so Mike and Mandee went and saw a guy by the name of Rue that we met from Australia. He was playing with one group one night. The next day he was like, hey, I'm going to be over here with these people. So it was kind of cool just to see how it all works, and how there's a whole lot of people there trying to slug it out, you know? I mean, it's not just the main person that eventually makes it or whatever, but it's each additional musician and what they are trying to find their place in the music world. So it was cool.
Definitely a different lifestyle.
10 times more challenging than a normal.
41.
So like, normally a band would practice a song and together and perform it together, just as they practice. These people are all practicing separately and coming together, and you know, I mean, this is even harder. This has got to be harder than karaoke. Because you have to work together as a band, but you didn't practice together.
Okay. Well, it's not just like a set list of songs they play. It's all $20 requests.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
So
exactly.
they're winging it all night long with what the crowd wants to hear.
Yeah. Okay, so this was a 12-minute recap of our week.
Mandy's arm's getting tight, so that's all you get from us.
Yeah, pretty much. Unless you want like a part 2 of us. Although we do have a far drive left to go. Only 7.5 hours left. So,
but we're not stuck in an airport.
But what?
We're not stuck in an airport.
We are not stuck in an airport. So thank you guys for coming along with us. Thanks to these 2 back here for partaking in this video. I guess full disclosure, we did do a lot of drinking, so I'm not sure what you're gonna see because I didn't edit it yet, and I don't know what Jen has on her phone. So we'll see if that makes it in or not.
What?
It's mostly of you.
What did I do?
Well, we're gonna find out. So thank you guys. Yeah, run Forrest run. Hope you enjoyed this. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will catch you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.